Last episode, while Rick recuperates from his injuries received while defending the SDF-1 against the Zentraedi sneak attack, Roy Fokker is mortally wounded. It's a tragic incident which places a dark shadow over the crew of the Space Battle Fortress, especially Claudia.
NAC ground control to SDF-1 bridge. Come in immediately. Repeat, come in immediately. Over.
SDF-1 bridge to NAC ground control. I have Captain Gloval. Go ahead. Over.
Captain Gloval, low flights over population centers have been strictly prohibited except in extreme emergencies.
This is an emergency. We must maintain a low-altitude holding pattern while we are detaining a civilian population of 56,000 people.
But sir, you're creating panic on the ground. You must increase your altitude and fly out over the ocean immediately. It's imperative.
I will comply with your order if you can give us permission to deboard all these civilians.
Sir, that's an absolute impossibility. Nobody is to leave your ship. I assume you're not thinking of violating your direct orders from headquarters, are you?
I didn't mean that, but our gravity control system is not perfected and all of these civilians are in jeopardy.
Captain Gloval, I'm telling you, you must leave this area at once. You have your orders.
I will not rest until those orders are changed.
Sir, I'm going to take the liberty to speak freely. Isn't it dangerous to be making threats like that while using the radio?
Vanessa, SDF-1 is the symbol of strength for the United Earth Forces, and if anyone knew the captain was resisting orders, headquarters would lose face, right?
Yes, and there's the chance that our communication signal was being monitored. Isn't that what you were hoping, sir?
You are both right. And even if I face prosecution for this, it is something I must do in order to effect change.
Do you really think that headquarters will change their decision then, sir?
I'm sorry to say, probably not.
What? Captain, I don't understand!
If the military can't give us direct permission to release the civilians, maybe someone in the government was listening who can. And now you will disregard what I've said.
We really appreciate your confiding in us, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, Captain.
Carry on.
Well, I think I'll go to the mess hall for a cup of coffee. I can use the break.
I'll catch up with you in a minute.
Fine. See ya.
Oh, poor Claudia. She's trying so hard to be brave. I know. It breaks my heart knowing how much she misses Lieutenant Commander Fokker.
Yeah, me too.
Go ahead and join her. We'll watch things up here.
I don't know. Maybe she'd rather be alone right now. Rick? I had no idea you'd be up here.
Oh, I just had to get some fresh air, that's all. Besides, just staying in bed was starting to drive me crazy. You know what I mean? By the way, what's gonna happen to all the civilians that are on board?
Nobody knows, but right now they have to stay on the SDF-1. That girl singing on the PA, that's your girlfriend, isn't it, Rick? Are you two still getting along?
Yes, at least as well as can be expected, I guess. She's been spending a lot of her time with her cousin, Lynn Kyle.
Rick, I'm really glad you're okay now.
Thanks.
Something about him seems so different.
You know, with all these civilians on board, it's a good thing they developed a new defensive barrier shield to cover the whole ship. The new system really is more effective, isn't it?
Sure, Rick, it's much better than the pinpoint barrier system, but the problem is it can't keep operating over a long period of time.
I see. So if the Zentraedis get serious, then everybody on board gets killed, isn't that it?
I don't know about that, but I do know this, Rick. I hope that's a situation we never have to face.
Me too, Lisa. Me too. Hey, are you all right?
I guess so, but I feel so tired and my head aches.
Huh? What's wrong? You're not acting like yourself.
Oh, it's nothing, Kyle. I need some rest, that's all.
Min-Mei! Min-Mei! Oh my! Min-Mei, can you hear what I'm saying to you? Min-Mei, please answer me!
Captain Gloval. Look, sir, a secret crypto communication printout from the North American Ontario Quadrant.
The North American Ontario Quadrant? What could they want?
Here's the Dakota print. It says we will accept for residence all the civilians on SDF-1. Captain, it's wonderful!
Really?
Well, we did it, didn't we? Claudia, set our destination heading for the Ontario Quadrant immediately.
Yes, sir. Canceling previous course, reset to the Ontario Quadrant as ordered.
It can't be! Why have they ordered us not to attack the space fortress?
I can't tell you why, but our orders are clear, Chiron. Now, just so I know that you understand, until this new operation is over, you will do nothing but stand by and watch.
Don't play games, Caesario. That ship has now returned to its adopted planet.
Right.
Then this would be the ideal time. Destroy them now! One day together!
Huh? Chiron! Chiron, come in! Chiron, come in at once!
Ezonia.
Oh, I'm glad that you're here, Miria, because it looks like I'm going to have to ask you to help me with Chiron again.
Well,
Miria, what's wrong?
Commander, I have come here to request your permission to become a Micronian spy.
What, are you serious? Miria, why should an excellent pilot like yourself want to become a Micronian spy? It just doesn't make sense.
Ezonia, please, I have no choice.
Oh, I see.
After all of my successes in battle, I have finally been defeated by a tiny Micronian. So now I am becoming a Micronian. I must destroy that pilot. I must.
Rick! Rick! Over here.
I'm right behind you.
Hey, Rick, what you doing?
Oh, hi, Max. Hello there, Ben. Just doing some maintenance.
Yeah, I wasn't that surprised when Lisa Hayes told us that you were down here.
Hey, this is Commander Folker's Skull 1, isn't it, Rick? Are you gonna be flying it?
Yeah. I was really lucky to be able to get it as my aircraft assignment. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? Commander Foker was always so proud of the fact he'd never been shot down. And now he's gone and I get his plane. Me. A guy who's always being shot down. It's just pretty ironic, that's all.
Oh, by the way, Rick, have you heard the latest news? Pretty soon the civilians will be leaving. We just heard it ourselves.
Gee, I think that's terrific, Max.
Yes, apparently the North American Ontario Quadrant will be accepting them, and the official announcement will be given tomorrow by Captain Gloval.
I see.
This is what we want to know. How would you like to come into town with Max and me for a little early celebration?
Yeah, besides, you could use the recreation, huh?
Well, guys, it sounds so good it'll be my treat.
Well, how about that, Max? Doesn't that sound like something the new pilot of the Skull 1 would do? Come on, let's get going before he changes his mind.
Don't forget to wait until I approach the fortress and have the ECM in place before you follow and land your fleet.
Although Earth's atmosphere makes it difficult to maneuver, we will obey.
Intelligence reports indicate that the Micronians care a great deal for their miserable world. So if we bring the fight there, then the planet will be ours. Any questions?
No, sir. But we are going against Ezonia's orders again, aren't we, sir?
Just carry out your orders and I'll take care of her after we return.
A fleet of alien spacecraft are coming up on the radar and they're heading in this direction.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
And just as we were entering the Ontario Quadrant.
Exactly.
We cannot afford to come under attack here. Commander Hayes, order all pilots to red alert immediately.
Yes, sir.
Here you are, mister. One giant sirloin steak, medium rare.
Thanks a lot, pal. Does this smell great or what?
I don't know, Ben. It sure looks like a lot to eat.
I'm so hungry I may order another one.
Attention, all fighter pilots. Red alert. Red alert. This is not a drill. Attention, all fighter pilots. Red alert. Red alert.
Sounds like the real thing.
You bet it does, Max. Let's go. Hey, Ben, move out.
Don't move. I'll be back real soon. Hey, guys, wait for me.
Not a drill. All fighter squadrons, red alert. Red alert. This is not a drill. All
Well, big brother, looks like I've been elected to fill your shoes. I'm not looking forward to it. Now, don't get me wrong, but piloting your fighter in combat is going to take some getting used to. Well, old buddy, this one's for you. This is Skull Squadron #1, and we're moving out.
Roger.
This is Skull Leader. We're airborne.
Did he say Skull Leader?
Yes, that's right, Claudia. It's Lieutenant Rick Hunter, and he's taking over Commander Foker's Skull 1 as of today.
Well, Roy would have liked that.
Skull Leader to Skull Wing. I've got bogeys on my screen at 12 o'clock and about 15 seconds to contact. Are both of you ready to get the job done now?
You bet we are, Lieutenant.
Ready for combat, sir.
They're dead ahead. Keep your shields up and fire ready. Let's get them now!
Watch it, Skull Leader. You got 4 on your tail.
Thanks, Ben. Watch this.
Skull Leader, that was mighty fine flying, but you gotta be more careful.
You okay, Ben?
Sure.
Well, then stay alert, big guy.
Better believe it. Sir, the radar jamming tactic appears to be working. Shall we now proceed?
Yes. All ships are to proceed as planned and approach the planet.
Image on radar becoming unstable.
They are jamming our signal, one thing after another. Put the new barrier system on standby and be prepared for new enemy activity at once.
If we put the new barrier system up, won't it in effect cancel out our old weapon system?
I understand the problem, but I must consider the safety of all personnel aboard. Now put the new system on standby immediately.
Yes, sir.
Stand by to engage barrier system. Stand by to engage barrier system.
Lyria, this is dangerous. Are you certain you want to board the Micronian ship with no weapons?
Why?
Because of Azonia. She's concerned about the failure of the operation.
Upset, but not with me. She's upset with Chiron for making a mess of the whole plan. But enough. Just deliver me to the Micronian ship.
Chiron calling Grell. Grell, come in at once. Chiron calling Grell.
This is Grell. We're hovering above the surface and await further orders.
Excellent, Grell. You've done a superb job. Now prepare your attack, but don't open fire until I get there.
I will obey.
Those are Zentraedi space cruisers. Lisa, are you monitoring?
Yes, Lieutenant. Captain, aliens in sight.
Activate the new barrier immediately.
Engage the omnidirectional barrier.
Engage the omnidirectional barrier at once.
Barrier operating at full power, Captain.
What's going on?
There's a large energy shield surrounding the Micronian ship.
I don't care. Open fire now!
Direct hit, sir.
Now we'll see. What? It can't be!
The Omni barrier is a success, Captain.
Yes.
That's amazing! In spite of the last attack, the barrier's still operational.
I just hope all the people on board are all right.
It's an energy shield, unlike anything we've ever encountered. And it seems this barrier is fully protecting the ship from our attack. So what now?
Continue firing until I order you to cease.
Captain, the enemy fleet has entered the yellow zone and continues the attack.
They won't stop coming until we're destroyed.
Sir, couldn't we radio headquarters and ask for some support or something?
That won't work. Besides, the captain knows that a request like that would just be ignored.
Is it because we've been making so many demands about the civilians, Captain?
I don't think so, Kim. It has more to do with our proximity to the ground.
serious now. You must draw the aliens away from our ship before the barrier breaks down, or else...
Or else there isn't going to be any ship to come home to, is that what you're saying?
Yes, it looks very bad. Captain Gloval wants you to know that as of this moment, the safety of every single person on this ship rests in your hands.
I understand. Ben and Max, listen up. This is your battle order. We'll attack the alien cruisers at Alpha Ruby Tango 1-8.
Rick, we've been monitoring your conversation, and we're with you all the way.
That's right, Skull Leader, we're with you.
All right. Now let's go see if we can stir up some action, huh? Move out.
See? Their energy readings are dropping quickly. They're at their limit.
Now these Micronians will be mine.
Sir, we have a problem. Barrier generators 4 and 7 are losing power due to intense core overheating.
Switch to subsystem power at once.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we have an overload situation in the outer
Number
fuse
7
circuits.
converter has exceeded. Skull Leader, keep your comm line open for emergency orders.
Sir, the enemy is continuing their attack, maintaining course and speed, and they've just entered the red zone.
The barrier system is overloading! Evacuate the area immediately! Everybody!
It's reaching critical mass! Captain, it's going to explode now!
Skull Squadron, emergency! Evacuate the area immediately!
Evacuate? But why?
The barrier system is about to chain react. What? You've got to get away from here quick!
Skull Squadron, clear out now!
Because we were at the center, we were able to survive.
Captain, a message from Ontario Quadrant Subcommand.
Punch it up. No, I'll take it to my quarters.
The energy absorbed by the barrier chain reacted. The explosion destroyed the surface out to a radius of 25 miles. And the Ontario Quadrant Subcommand has refused to allow the civilians to land.
Lisa, tell Captain Gloval we lost Ben Dixon.
Rick, I'm so sorry.
Thanks, Lisa.
Rick, the people on this ship are grateful. But they'll never really comprehend all that you've gone through for them.
Just one more question, Kyle. What does Min May's doctor say?
How is she doing?
Will she recover?
Oh, come on, Kyle. Give us some kind of a statement. You're her closest friend, cousin, and co-star in her last movie.
Okay, listen, everyone. I want to make a statement concerning the war. We've lost so many lives during this war, it's time for it to end. And with all of this...
You keep asking me about Min May's health condition instead of what's really important.
Does this have to do with Min May's health or just your needs?
Hey,
oh, look, Lisa, it's Min May's news conference, isn't it?
That's all.
Claudia, it's Kyle.
I don't understand how, with all that's been going on, you people can be chasing after a star who passed out from a little overwork. Now forget that and let's find a way to make these military leaders stop this war. Now your responsibility...
That Micronian's talking about stopping the war, huh?
What does he mean, stop the fighting? If that happened, that would negate our entire reason for existence.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like I understand what he's talking about. Don't you think?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Losers. Now we must get out of this destructive, inhumane, no-win
What he's describing sounds like total surrender.
You're so right, Claudia. We can't give up now. That's the wrong thing to do.
Lieutenant Rick Hunter, yellow courtesy phone. Lieutenant Rick Hunter, yellow courtesy phone.
Rick Hunter.
Oh, Rick, I'm so happy that I found you. You've probably heard that I was in the hospital. Well, it's true, but I don't want you to worry about me. It was just overwork, and now I'm catching up on some much-needed rest. Oh, Rick, why don't you come up and see me? That would be great fun. You don't have to bring anything, just...
Next episode, the Zentraedi monitor the activity of the SDF-1 as Captain Gloval prepares to relocate the refugees of Macross City. But everyone's hopes for returning to a normal life back on Earth are dashed forever as the Zentraedi attack without warning. Stay tuned for the next exciting chapter in the amazing story of Robotech.